Hi everyone, I am Sanya Kuller, and in this video, I want to talk to you about how you can download R and RStudio for a Mac computer. So I'm a huge fan of R. I have another video that was focused again about downloading R and RStudio, but it was more focused on, while I was talking about in general how to do it, I did the installation on a Windows computer. So I just kind of want to show what is involved for doing this on a Mac computer. Let's just get started. And again, please do let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. And please do subscribe for more updates because I'm coming up with more videos related to R packages and bioconductor packages and troubleshooting. So I hope that those videos will be helpful for you guys. There are these two steps to downloading R and RStudio. So the steps that are involved in this process is first we have to install R. And to do that, we can go to this, comprehensive R archive network, CRAN, and then we can just see here, like download R for a Mac operating system. So, we go to this link here, mirror.las.iastate.edu/CRAN, and I'll include the links in the bio as well for your reference. But we just have to go here to this link here, and then just have to download here we're just going to instead focus on R for Mac operating system. So again, what we're going to select ultimately is going to be this. So we're just going to click this here, download R for Mac operating system. And then when we get here, look here and see all the packages that we have, we're going to look for, and this will really depend on like the time that this video was made, our 4.1.2 package, notarized and signed. This is the newest one here that is for me, but you might want to check for when you're downloading this, like what the newest version is. So we just want to click this here. And then we can save it to our downloads. And you can see it's downloading the R 4.1.2 package. So again, whatever this package is, this package may vary. But whatever the time is, when you're doing this in the future, it might be different. We have now finished downloading it. So we see this right here. We also can see it in the download section here, but I can just click this here and then we will see the install R 4.1.2 for Mac operating system. It will take us to the steps of getting High Sierra. So again, this is from my time point. So you might have another, hopefully a newer version when you're trying this. And it's just going to take me through this, R framework, GUI requirements that we need, where it will be installed in my applications folder as well. I just have to click agree and then install. Then I have to just put in my information. Installation was successful. Yay, the software was installed then. Awesome. So yeah, I can move it to the trash as well. So the installation was successful. If I now go to my applications, I should see that this is R over here. This R means that we've done it right. This is what, when we have installed R, this means that we have done it properly. That's great. So we have R here. Yay, we installed R. That's awesome. So we can just open it up and, just see what it looks like. It might not be that friendly, but so again, I came to my applications and now I'm clicking on R here. And when I click it, now I see this R console. So this thing got activated, this R got activated, and this is what this R here. I click this R and this is my R console. So I can even do something like the classic hello X world. A equals 3. I can do like 5 times, 420. I can do all sorts of operations here, but it's not so friendly. So we got R downloaded, but we also want to have some very nice interface that makes it easier to work with. You know, like if I just expand this out here, we can see that there's quite a few things, but it's not quite so friendly to look at. You know, we can see our workspace, packages and data, package manager, package installer, miscellaneous, help as well, vignettes, you know, like these are short tutorials on packages, but it's not so helpful. So instead, what I also want to do, but this was the first step that was essential, because now that we've gotten R downloaded, we should then be able to open it, but this was for Windows, so it's slightly different. This is how it looks on a Windows. In a Mac operating system, it looks something like this here. So that's what it looks like there. And next thing we want to do is we want to download RStudio for the desktop. So we'll just go here. And this is the same link here, but this is where we come to https://rstudio.com/product/RStudio/download. So, you know, interactive development environment here, RStudio server, RStudio desktop. We want to download the RStudio desktop here. So we want to go down here, and we just want to make sure that we are downloading it for the Mac now. And it senses that we have a Mac. So, you know, if it was a Windows, it would have looked something like this, but it senses that this is a Mac computer, you know, which is what this is. It's a Mac. And you can see this little Apple logo here. So we can just click download RStudio for a Mac. And then again, it'll ask me, where do you want to put it? And I say in my download. So it's just going to, instead of Windows, which is what the installation was, it's going to be for a Mac. So we finished getting the R version, and when we're done, what we should have would look like this in a Windows computer. So let's see what happens in a Mac computer. So I'm opening it here. It's checking volumes, it's finishing. And then all we have to do is, and you're going to see it's not here yet. It's currently not in my applications folder here. It's not at all here. This is my applications. It's not here yet. You know, if I look up RStudio, it's not going to be here. Oh, it found this thing here, but it's we still need to finish moving it here. All we have to do is we just have to move this little guy. We just have to move it, drag it across into this applications folder. That's all we have to do. Let's just do that. Let's just drag it into the applications folder. And hopefully now it will. So now if we look in applications, we should see RStudio there. So now if we load it in, it's an app. Are you sure you want to download it? Yes, we want to download it. So it's just a warning here. You sure you trust this? Yep, we do. We can use install to download and install the command line developer tools now. Yep, we can do that. Agree. Basically now, when we've loaded this in, what we will see is that indeed we have RStudio working. Which is awesome. So we have the untitled here, we have the environment, history, connections, tutorial, files, plots, packages, help, and viewers. So we have our console here, and it's great as well. So we have the RStudio, and this is working for us now. So to install any packages or to see what packages we get, we have the base R package. When we download R, we have certain packages that we always typically need. We have a graphics package for plotting, a data sets package loaded in certain data, the base package, basic functionality. These are other things that are unchecked. Those are packages that are like are kind of downloaded, but it's sort of like it's not like open right now. It's like when you buy a phone and your phone comes with certain apps that are already downloaded on them. These are the apps that are downloaded. But if certain apps are already open on your phone, then these are the ones that are checked. You know, to open any package, that's what you do. You can do install packages, and then you can just install any package whatsoever. Like if I want to do ggplot2, it's a really cool package that allows you to you know, make some really cool visualizations. In fact, let me show you what ggplot2 is. ggplot2 allows you to make some really cool visualizations. You know, you can display highway. It's just really awesome visualizations that you can make, like very cool data visuals. So yeah, we can see just how we can download that. And now what we will see is that we have ggplot2 here, but we didn't have it before. So if I want to load it in, I can just click it in the packages, or I can just directly type in library ggplot2. And this is our first R script print. This is our first R script. Yay. And I can save this here as well. I can save it as, of course, this isn't my first R script, but you know, I've run R quite a bit, but you can have it here. We can also, you know, click and do the running here, write our code here and save it in an R file, or we can even use this part as our console. So this part here is kind of like what this console was here, which is not as friendly. This is basically, the way to understand it is that this is this part here, and this, and this is this part here. And that basically, whatever this thing is here, this R console is pretty much what this thing is here, except it all looks kind of nice. This console that we're seeing. And of course, there are, within this, you can still do plotting and visualize things, but this is just much easier to see this in RStudio. So we could even have like, you know, some data like x equals like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we could have y equals, these are vectors, like -3, 4, 0.8, 1.9, and maybe 7. So we have x, and then we have our y here. So yeah, basically this is the same like kind of interface here that we can see. And again, this is what R was, and then this is RStudio, which is much nicer. And I just work mainly with RStudio, but oh, there should be X here. We can even put it in here. We can see this is Y. I have to run what Y is, otherwise it'll say it's not found. And then, oh gosh, I'm a little bit glitchy right now with this. So then we can see that X and Y, they are numeric, they're vectors as well. You know, they have these 5 entries. So we can see that this is X and this is Y. We can do something called cbind X comma Y, which makes it into a nice little data frame. We can just call it data frame here. DF is short for data frame. And then if I can call DF here directly, or I can, oh, eeks, directly put it here. And then the next thing we can do is we can also just see like what the plotting is exactly. So we already see that there's a viewer, there's help on packages as well if you're stuck, if you want to learn some things as well. There are these packages that we can load in using the library function. And then we can see plot, like I can do plot X, comma, and you see it gives me some hovering over what is a plotting function. And when I plot X comma Y, it does show me like 1 comma negative 3 is what this is. Like if I show you call equals red, and then main equals Sonia plotting x versus y. You see how like, and there's even something called plotting character equals 19, for instance, that makes it solid, right? But you can see how we have our x here, we have our y here, we have our main, which is the title, Sonia plotting x versus y. Plotting character equals 19 sort of changes it from like open circles to like closed circles. And the call equals red changes the color to be red. So if I did orange, it would look like orange. If I did purple, but we can see how like this 1 comma negative 3, then this is the second point, which is 2 comma 4, then this is 3 comma 0.8, which is this row here. Then this one is, the fourth row is 4 comma 1.9, and the fifth row is 5 comma 7, which is here. So I showed you like an intro to plotting. We can see our files here as well. We can load in into our workspace here. We can save some workspace, save these variables somewhere as well. So, and there's a lot more, and I will be creating some more tutorials on getting started with R, regardless of what your operating system is. So I hope that this was helpful. So please let me know any and all questions that you have. Please don't forget to subscribe. And of course, I'm going to be here to help you guys. But I hope that this was a good start into R, and you can definitely appreciate, hopefully, all the things that you can do to get started with R. So we talked again about installing, making sure you install R first and then RStudio. And since I love them so much, I'm just going to be keeping this RStudio in my dock. And I think these are all like temporary, that when I close it, they won't appear. So I'm keeping it in my dock so that when I load it again, it'll be there for me. So this is sort of like, again, you can see like all the plots and everything sort of together. That's why I love RStudio. I think that it's a really nice user interface, a nice experience for people who use R. Thank you guys for watching.
It's cute little tuggle. So, and we have a cute little tuggle and me. We hope you really enjoyed this video. So please let us know if you have any questions at all, and please subscribe for more updates. Thank you guys. And Tuggle, do you like my channel? Mao? Yep, you heard it from him himself. He likes it. So he's a loyal subscriber and fan.